Now, Storm Tracker 9 weather with Chief Meteorologist Justin Stapleton.
Showers continue to pull on in across much of western Oregon, although not as heavy as what we saw earlier today. Certainly not as windy either. As I showed you before we just went to the commercial break there, we saw wind gusts around 30 to 35 miles an hour, and that was earlier today out along the Central Valley coast. Yeah, double that, about 60 to 65, and even saw some pretty strong ones up towards Portland. So we'll get another hit of that coming through for tomorrow. That'll be the second of 3 systems coming at us this week, and we'll continue to keep what has been a very soggy February forecast. Nice to see that, though, because we had such a dry January for the most part and such a dry December. In fact, we're in excess right now of our monthly rainfall total. The last time that we were above where we should be in terms of how much rain we get per month, you have to go all the way back to September, when we get about an inch or so odd change of some rainfall. We got about 7 inches in that month. So here's what we're looking at right now. Live snapshots. Some moisture now starting to move its way into Northern California. Bit of a break as you get south of Eugene in through parts of Douglas County and out to the south coast. Still coming on pretty steady in through parts of the central coast here, and still falling is plenty of snow up in the central Cascades. The Santiam Pass, real snowy, real packed down too, so it's going to be fairly icy for tonight. A little better conditions as you go down 58 across Willamette Pass, and then up around Mount Hood. Meadows continue to see inches and inches of snow falling down, and it's going to be a little heavy too. You see this little batch of some heavier showers pushing through. So headed from, let's say, right around Junction City up to Corvallis and into Salem, still have some potential to add some extra water. The one flood warning we're watching is down towards the Coquille, and that goes in through 5 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. Most of the other levels that we've been watching, including the Mohawk over towards Marcola, as you get out to the McKenzie, out towards Vida, and also the Marys in Philomath, both have been dropping. All 3, I should say, have been slowly dropping. The water's not necessarily receding back just yet, but it is at least calmer than it was about 24 to 48 hours ago. Wind advisories. This is in anticipation of tomorrow's storm coming back in. Those go through tomorrow late afternoon. We've got high wind warnings out along the coast, storm warnings just offshore, and the shading that you see here as well. This is the winter weather advisory, where we could see an additional 5 to 9 inches of snow. Rainfall today since 5 o'clock this morning, about a ½ an inch out to the central coast, about a third as you get up and down the I-5 here, and about 2/10 down towards North Bend and Coos Bay. 55 degrees there today, 57 in the Dow, so you can see the warm air still in place for everybody across the state. But we will start to cool things down as we get later on in the week as well. The good news is we should slowly dry things out. Right now, we've got a bit of a break in the rain, mostly cloudy skies, 47 degrees, our live shot on the Skycam outside. And for the rest of the night tonight, we'll keep those temperatures in the mid to low 40s. I do think we'll keep a mention of some isolated showers around. Tuesday's system is still far enough away that we'll get a bit of a break, but as that gains more steam and more traction gets closer to us, watch what happens as by tomorrow morning into the early afternoon around lunchtime is when we see the front push through. Lots of snow potential with that one, especially on the backside too, as we'll continue to see the winds coming in from the west and northwest above the surface. That brings in that colder air, so that also will keep not only sort of a wet and soggy forecast for us in the valleys, but some good snow falling in the Cascades. Best news of all, does look like we'll get a bit of a break as we head in towards the weekend forecast. Not much, but we'll take it. High wind warnings along the coast tomorrow. We'll see the rain. Temperatures there will be in the low 50s. Low 50s as well to around 54 in Roseburg. Rain showers throughout most of the day. Breezy in the morning till the front moves through. Around 49 inches of snow. Snow lines at around 4,500 feet. We'll see a rain-snow mix in central Oregon. Very breezy out across parts of the high plains too. And a windy morning followed with some pretty good rain through about mid-afternoon. Things will taper off for the coast. Another day of some showers Wednesday, then rainy, breezy again on Thursday. And then finally, look at that, some sunshine trying to make here by the weekend. The Umpqua will see that as well, although I do think we'll probably have to back that up to Sunday. But we will at least get a couple of days to dry out. Good snow for the Cascades as well. Ski resorts loving it. Everybody open this weekend. And here in the Willamette Valley, rainy, breezy day tomorrow and Thursday. Bit of a break Wednesday, Friday, and then for the weekend, fingers crossed, guys, we can at least get a day or so to kind of unpuddleize everything outside.
Unpuddleize?
Yep.
All right. That's one I haven't heard before.
Me neither.
Well, a woman